morning, everybody. Hope you can hear me okay. Got the good microphone on, so I expect you probably can. It is Mailbag Day. We don't have a whole lot of mailbag, but we do have a whole lot of big boxes today. As usual, mailbag starts at 10, so it's about 15 minutes from now. So if you are watching this live, you can come back in 15 minutes, or you can watch the kittens try to figure out what these boxes are all about. This is only their second mailbag, I think. And if you're not watching it live, if you're watching it on the archive, then it's up to you if you want to watch the kittens, or if you want to fast forward 15 minutes to where the clock on the screen says 10 o'clock. There's a couple more. Kids really make a mess really quickly, don't you? We'll figure out these camera angles in just a minute. I just wanted to clean a little bit of this food up so that I don't grind it into the carpet when I put boxes here. That should do for now. Nice job, King of the Boxes. Good job, Daddy. Should have seen that coming. All right, folks, 10 minutes ish. right, hello everybody. Let's see here. Forgot to bring the letters in earlier, but there they are. All right, kiddos. Check some camera angles, and then let's play our theme song. Come on, phone. Let's get rolling here.
Kitten Academy's where you want to be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
All right, hey, welcome to Mailbag, everybody. It is just after 10 o'clock, and let's see here. I usually start with a little bit of the news of the week for those of you that aren't watching the daily close-ups to get caught up. And let's just see, usually Van Cornelis on the chat posts a little cheat sheet to help me remember what to talk about. Oh, yeah, okay, so Belle's kids upstairs turn out to all be girls. I know that previously we had thought they were all boys, but we had some suspicion that that was incorrect. We double checked with the vet, and now everybody agrees that all three of them, that's Foghorn, Beep, and Clax, are in fact girls. Also, their eyes opened this week, so that's pretty cool. And I took some pictures of them yesterday that are pretty good pictures. I posted a couple of them on our Twitter, but eventually we're going to have a new blog post on our website, probably in the next few days, that involves all of those pictures, not just the ones that I tweeted out. Tinker and Dabble have been adopted together, which means now everybody in this class has been adopted. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Brooke, Beep, and Claxon that still need adoption applications. So I would encourage you to apply to adopt them via our website, kitten.academy. Those applications go to the Danbury Animal Welfare Society. And they're really cute kittens, and I'm sure they're going to grow up to be adorable. And they'll be ready to take home in about 3 months. So it's early time still. Well, I say they, I mean Beep and Claxon, but of course Brooke is ready to go home any day if someone wants to adopt her, which is also important news because we got final results from the vet this week that show that she is in fact not diabetic. So with that out of the way, she's as healthy as can be. She's got no issues whatsoever, and also gets along pretty well with everybody. If she's out in the living room right now, just chilling with the faculty, which is her normal mode, I feel like she would make a good addition to anybody's house. She's just a real sweetheart, and she lets me cuddle her like a baby, and is just wonderful all around. So you wouldn't go wrong to adopt a Brooke. And if you want to know more about that, you can take a look on our website, kitten.academy. Our most recent blog post that I put up just last night is all about her. I think that's basically it. We started Smokey on a new medicine for her arthritis. We're not sure how effective it is yet, but I've got high hopes. So that's about it. Cool. All right. Well, DJ's not here today. Technically she's working this weekend, but she has tomorrow off because of a schedule switch. She swapped with someone else a couple of weeks ago, and this is their makeup day, where tomorrow's their makeup day where they're taking her shift. So she'll be home either tonight or tomorrow morning, but she's not here right now for Mailbag, which means I may get a little off the subject. We'll see. You guys know how that can happen sometimes. Let's see if I can switch these cameras around too, just to make this a little bit more compelling before we get really rolling. Hang on here. I know that ceiling view is informative, but not very interesting. That's not bad. I guess the camera on the condo isn't going to pick up anything at all, so let's see what we can do with the cage camera. I think if I turn it, we may be able to see Tinker hiding out in the bottom of the condo. A little bit anyway. There we go. That's something. Tinker, for her part, by the way, she's starting to come around a little bit more. She went out of the room again for just a few minutes last night. I think she wants to explore, but she's still really shy about it. So I'll let her out any chance that I get. She encountered a few more of the faculty last night from a distance mostly, and she's fine with them. She's been so good with the faculty. I just really high hopes, but obviously we still take it slow, no matter how well we think that she's going to do. We don't want to rush those introductions and then just ruin all that goodwill that she started with, you know? All right, here we have a card from Grady, and it's got a cute little drawing of a very smug-looking cat on it with some paw prints. That is too cute. And it's a thick card. Why is it so thick? Oh, look at that cute kitty with those blue eyes. Very pretty. And inside it says, it says 2020 KA Postcard Exchange. Hi, Mr. A and DJ. From Haverhill, Massachusetts, pronounced Haverhill. Okay. We are proud Kitten Academy supporters. Our hometown was incorporated in 1641. Located on the banks of the Merrimack River, it is known as the Queen Slipper City because it manufactured shoes during the Industrial Revolution. The Archie comic was born here too. And yes, we cheer for Boston sports teams and enjoy fresh seafood. We also support the MSPCA Nevins Farm that was first established as a rest home for horses working in the city. It is now a major adoption center for all kinds of animals, from cats to chickens to cows. Wow. Thanks for all you do, from Sonia, Rich, Annie, and Tam, who are SD Grady and Beta Cats on our Discord chat, by the way. How cool. And you also included this Boston fridge magnet that's got a lobster right in the middle of it. That's pretty cool, though. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you mentioned the 2020 KA Postcard Exchange because that is ongoing right now. We do Secret Santas usually twice a year, actually. Once in the summer is like an off Christmas, and then once at Christmas time. And this year, they also started I say the folks on the Discord chat in particular, I think it was Jamestown, that started a postcard exchange for people that wanted something that was maybe a little bit easier to participate in than a gift exchange. And I think it is awesome. I think it's a great idea. So that's going on right now. Not exactly a postcard, but I guess anything counts, right? Why not? I also noticed we have an unusual number of postcards in today's mailbag, and that may very well be why. So here I have a letter from the Scooters, and I believe the Scooters sent me a message and told me to go ahead and open this as soon as it came in instead of waiting. But I did wait because first off it says mailbag right here in the corner where someone has already tried to open it. I suspect Ari. It also says it is for Kitten Academy, care of Mr. A, DJ, and faculty, and Brooke. And then on the back, it says, fancy treats for some fancy felines and friends. Happy Valentine's Day. Fancy has asterisks next to it. And the asterisks down here say, you're welcome, Aes Sedai, which name I'm almost certainly mispronouncing, even though she specifically told me how to say it. Anyway, it says, you're welcome for mailbag. And I think that's because Aes Sedai tracks how many times I say the word fancy, which I was not previously aware, may be a verbal tick of mine. I wasn't aware that I used it so much, but now I am. So I'll keep an eye on that, I guess. Maybe I'll just have to bump it up. Go twice in, just really make the effort. All right, let's see what the Scooters have sent. Wow, what these apparently, oh, I see. Each one is a little card that is a kitty cat holding a mouse. That is the cutest thing, but some of the mice have escaped. Anyway, they each have a little name on their tail, too. So this one is Brooke, and this one is Ari. How adorable. Those are just way too cute. This is Loganberry, who's stuck to, there we go, Loganberry was stuck to custard. That's a true life story right there. And then we have Eddie and Acro, which means there's only one that fell out, and that makes this one Maggie's. I'll just push that right back in there. There we go. That's Maggie's. And then there's also two little Valentine's cards. I haven't seen these since grade school. These are too cute. Little fold-in-half Valentine's cards. The one says to DJ and one says to Mr. A. And let's see, from the Scooters. Aw, it says Sparkle and Shine Valentine to DJ from the Scooters. And then we have one that's from the Scooters to Mr. A, and it says, Let's Party Valentine. These little funny fold-in-half Valentines, and I remember you'd be in grade school and you'd have to make one up for each person in your class, and then you would get to stand up and you'd all go around and have to distribute all of the cards to each person in your class while everybody else was doing the same thing. It was an interesting lesson, actually, I think early, like, what do you call it? Combinatorial, where these things scale up, and you've got to each person in the room has to deliver the card to each other person in the room. It's like an exponential function where all of these deliveries that are taking place at the same time. Anyway, it's a very complicated concept for someone who's in first grade. Nonetheless, you guys have delivered 2 cards to me, and I have returned nothing, so I'm sorry about that. These are just adorable. I don't know if you guys made these or if you found them somewhere, but that is the cutest way to hand out these little mice. I love it. Thank you so much, and I will hand those out to the faculty. We have a little monkey here. Hi, little monkey, you're looking at me. Why are you just looking, though? You could hang out with me. These guys have become a lot better about getting held and touched and picked up. Although they're not all 100% lap cats yet. They do all come and sit in my lap when I hang out in the beanbag chair. And I still bribe them with treats. In fact, I brought their favorite treats. This is the Gerber chicken and gravy, which we got from our friend Moose Little. And this is definitely the best thing I have found. I can't even say I have found, because Moose Little found it, apparently. But it's the best thing I've ever used for trying to get these little kittens to be interested in hanging out with me. It's a lot easier for them to understand than Churu, I think, also, even though it's probably fundamentally almost the same thing. There you go, kiddos. All right, well, we're not going to go too far into this, though. Not right now. Okay, Scooters, thank you. Did I miss one, or did I already put one away? Smokey. Oh, of course, Smokey. I bet somebody would hardly notice that Smokey was missing. There's Smokey, right at the end. Perfect. Okay, thank you guys one more time. I'm going to put all these back in, and I will try to hand them out to who they belong to, but I'm sure that will last about 10 seconds before they are all everybody's, because that's just the way it goes if you're cats. All right. Now we have some more cards here. We have some postcards, and, well, we'll do the postcards first. This postcard, on the front, it has a little cartoon. It says, the cutest sneeze in the world, and it is a 5-panel comic of a little kitten sneezing and then cleaning its face and sitting down, as they do. Super adorable. And it says, I can never thank you enough for making KA the best place on the internet and bringing kitty joy to us every day. You are amazing and lovely people and cats. From Janice C. And then there's a stamp here that is the Forever USA stamp, and it's got what looks like a little red space alien making a snow angel. It says, from the first book I ever read, The Snowy Day, which I am not familiar with. But it is a Forever USA stamp, so I guess a lot of people must be familiar with it. All right, here we have another postcard. This is from Maryland, which has flowers and a flag, which I presume are the flowers and flag of Maryland, although I don't know. Oh, here we go. It says, on the back, the black-eyed Susans are the state flower of postage canceled, then recognized as the most beautiful flag of postage canceled. So I have no idea then, because they just stamped right over that part. I think we can all guess, though. It says, Mr. A, Dr. DJ, faculty, and Fosters, I'm enjoying the postcard exchange on Discord and wanted to send one to you too. Maryland is home to a Kitten Academy alumni, Pretty Blue Jean. Thanks for all you do. Love, Lady K. Well, thank you so much. That is a beautiful card. So that's what a black-eyed Susan is, I guess. I'm not too familiar with flowers and plants and things. Just going to make fixing up the garden this spring a real disaster, I'm sure. Finally, we have another postcard here with a very wide-eyed cat in a tree with some beautiful fall colors. Look at that. This does not appear to be actually be part of our postcard exchange. It's just coincidence. It says on the back, hello, hereby we would like to confirm that Miss Stephanie has donated 100 euros, I think that's 100 euros, to our organization. Kind regards, Natalia? I don't know how to say that name. Natalia. It's got some extra letters in there that make it more complicated than just Natalie, but I guess I'll go with Natalie because why not? I know how to say that. And postage cancellation here says Deutschland on it, so I'm just going to go with that. Appears to be from a shelter there, which I cannot possibly, I don't know if this stamp is the name of them, and I couldn't possibly hope to pronounce it if it was, because it says Tierschutzorganisation. Maybe that's not bad. I think I might have come pretty close there. Archie 90EV, that's an address? I don't know, I'm completely mystified. There is something here. It just says vet concept. I don't think that's very informative either. At any rate, Ms. Stephanie, thank you for donating 100 euros to what is presumably your local cat shelter on our behalf. That is super, super sweet of you. Thank you very much. They, I guess, may have wondered why they were returning this to someone in the United States, but I appreciate that so much. I always encourage people, you don't have to donate to us, and you don't have to donate to your local shelter either, but if you do donate to your local shelter, we appreciate that as much as anybody. Cats need help all over, not just our cats, and I think that's a valuable thing to do. So we really appreciate it, Ms. Stephanie. Thank you very, very much. Finally, we have a letter here that has come to us from Spain, this may be the first letter we've gotten from Spain, at least the first that I can remember. So it's been a while, I'm sure. Let's see here. I'm not remembering any others off the top of my head. Of course, I'm sorry. It says, this first, okay to read on the live stream. Well, thank you for that. Hello, Kitten Academy from the sunny Andalusia, Spain. I hope I got that right. It says, I'm still learning English, so I hope this letter is okay. First, I want to say thank you for all you do with the kittens, mom cats, and non-mom cats, and also a big thank you to you and the Discorders for this beautiful community. Between the kittens, the chat's craziness sometimes, or always, and the faculty, I can't forget them as they're only big kittens. I always have something happy to read or watch every day. I've had a long year, and I'm really thankful for the live stream, close-ups, chats, and mailbag time. And now I want you to meet my two girls, Yoko and Furia. Yoko is always where there's sun. Her favorite place is my window. You can see her in photo 1, sunbathing. That's Yoko. Furia is my crazy cat. She can be on your lap, on the top of the wardrobe, in a room she shouldn't be. She knows how to open doors, or being a silly kitten like in photo 2. Finally, I sent you a postcard of my town as part of Discord's postcard exchange, which is number 3. Love, Yoko Furia. Well, how about that? Thank you so much, Yoko Furia. And this says, okay to read on stream or later. It's a short description of the postcard. Well, I'll read it now. Now, I actually cheated. I never do this for Mailbag, but I saw the postage cancellation from Baina. I'm probably mispronouncing that as well. And I wanted to figure out where it was, so I Googled it, but I didn't really read anything about it. I just looked it up. It says, it's a short description of the postcard. Baina's Plaza de la Constitución is the real heart of my town. Here you can see the majestic Casa del Monte house that occupies the complete right-hand side of the plaza. This Rococo building owes its name to the fact that it was constructed in 1774, charged to Monte Jorquera's funds, being a communal property. Built with brick and rough stone, it has had different uses. Now there are offices and a restaurant. Happy Postcard Exchange Day. That is a very impressive building, and I can see there's 3 pictures of it probably from different time periods. This one in black and white, and maybe before the fountain was installed in front, which we now see in these other 2 photos. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Thank you so much for sending these. I love learning about other places and seeing people's experiences there. And your cats are adorable. So thank you very, very much for sending this. I greatly appreciate it. And by the way, your English is fantastic. I don't have to tell you it's better than a lot of people who were born in the United States and have spoken English their whole lives. So you have no concerns on that front. Okay. Finally, we have something that's kind of a letter. I don't know. And it's got these little cat stickers all over it that may indicate it's from Lisa G. Let's take a look. Okay, there is inside. Mr. A and DJ, heard you love to get cards and letters. How about some funny kitty cartoons? Enjoy, Lisa G. Well, thank you, Lisa G. I do enjoy some funny kitty cartoons. This is How Cats End Up with 9 Lives. It's a cat at Heaven's Gate, and the angel at the gate is telling him, make up your mind. Are you going in or not? That's perfect. Here is a cat that is being told to do things like a dog, and it's 6 panels. And in the first 6 panels, the cat's being told to sit, lie down, fetch, shake, and roll over. Well, in the last panel, the cat's being told to stay. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that's pretty cute. All right, I won't go through all these for you guys, but this is fun. Thank you so much. Types of cat loaf. These are all good. How to negotiate with your cat. Step 1, give your cat whatever they want. Step 2, end negotiation. Well, thank you, Lisa G. These are super cute. I'm going to have a look at all of these. I especially like how to negotiate with your cat. It sounds all too familiar. All right. Let's see what else we have in the boxes now. How should I start here? I think we've only got 1 box that is not a drop shipment from Amazon, and it's buried under all the others, so I guess we'll get to it eventually. Let's start right here with this. I should probably check the cameras and make sure that you guys can still see anything at all. Potentially. Let's just see here. Tinker's back there, and she's making these little mert, mert, mert noises, which is super cute. All right, I guess things are still rolling, and you're rolling. Speaking of rolling, hey, come back. Come on now, Tico, you know me. I'll give you a treat if you come back, Tinker. Oh, she was rolling around on that Dragon Maker Dragon Wing, which is one of her favorite things. She likes to roll around on it. Hi, Tinko. Come over here. Come over here and get a treat. Come on. Come on, I'll bribe you. Come here. Tinker. Oh, yeah, you know what that is. Come here. It's not a trap. I'm not going to medicate you. Rub it on the boxes. Tinko. Come here. Somebody's got to eat that. Oh, okay. All right. I guess you don't want a treat. You'd rather just rub on it, and now you've made a huge mess of yourself. Here, Dabby, you never turn this down. Come here. I know you never turn this down. You clean that off for me. Meow. I know, you made a mess, and now you're cleaning yourself up over there, aren't you? No, now she's just rolling around on the floor. Okay. Well, that's fine too. You got it all? Almost. All right. Thanks. Thank you very much, Dabble. Okay, now let's see what's in the box. Oh, that is a very poofy bed. It says Beige Cat Cave. Makes me wonder who labeled it because, I mean, I guess you could call it beige, but it's really a leopard print. A leopard print cat cave. And it says inside, "Hi, Putter and Trifle, we hope you both enjoyed your bed and ball tower. Love, Tahini and Flair." Well, thank you so much, Tahini and Flair. There's no ball tower in that box, only the cat bed. It says it's a cave. I'm just curious to know what it's shaped like. We should open this up and find out real quick. Let's find out. Tahini and Flair, thank you guys so much. You take such wonderful care of all of the classes that have come to Kitten Academy after you. I had no idea you were going to be so generous as kittens. I don't think there was much sign of that. Oh, look at that. Okay. So it's sort of shaped like one of the animal beds, except instead of trying to be an animal, it's just very fancy leopard print. Look at that. All right, I'm not going to put it together right now, but you get the idea. Oh, I said fancy again. How about that? Oof, I need a thesaurus. Okay. Well, I'm probably not going to get it back in this bag, but let's just try. Why not? Oh, yes, great success. Mediocre success. Now we've got a box full of kittens. See you. All right, I'm just going to set this here for a minute. Let's see if we can find some other things that are also for Putter and Trifle. I hope I put that note back in there so when I get confused I can figure out what's what. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Well, another very fancy bed. Oh, super fancy. Super fancy. All right, everything's fancy from here on out. This has no note. It has no note, but it looks so cool. I don't know what's going on with this. Somebody's going to have to take some credit for this because if Amazon had a note, it fell out. There's literally nothing else in there except for this. I'm sorry, whoever sent this, but this is so cool. This is a hand-felted cat bed. It also includes a little can of something that says it is kitty crack, wild harvested from the mountains of China, 100% all-natural silver vine powder. And that sounds very interesting. I wonder if Tinker or anybody else would go for it. I also wonder who sent it and why. So Kitty Crack is 100% silver vine, distributed by Twin Critters in Clinton Corners, New York. Wow. All right. Well, that sounds cool. I just want to take a look at this stuff. Oh, I thought it would be a tin full of it, but it's 3 packets, which I guess I could empty out into the nice little tin that they've included. But I'm not going to. Oh, got an interesting little scent to it. Not as strong as the catnip. Of course, it is all packaged up in those little packets, so who knows how strong it'll be once I get it open. Kitty Crack, and this bed is heavy. This is some heavy felted bed. Oh, it's a poop. Oh no, that is too cool. Wow, so maybe this is leftovers from our poop-iversary last week. I'm not going to guess who this could be from, but that poop bed, wow, look at that. That is a very poopy bed. Wow. I don't know what to make of that, but it is so cute. It's really cute. That is must be the fanciest poop I've ever seen. It also says supervised play is recommended and avoid ingestion. Yeah, well, that just seems like good advice whenever poop is involved, doesn't it? There's also a cute little hand-felted green ball in there. That is one excited-looking poop. Okay. The Twin Critters Cat Cave, easy for me to say, can be used as a cozy hideaway or flattened into a padded mat, etc., etc. That is awesome. In color, poop brown, quantity 1. Fair enough. I have never seen one of these that is shaped like a poop before. That is really something. Yeah. Well, thank you to the mystery person that sent the kitty crack and the poop bed. I guess I'll have to ask DJ what we're going to do with these unless somebody wants to step forward and admit to mailing us poop and tell us what you had in mind for us to do with this do. Do. Yes, I did it. Okay. I don't know how to put this thing back down. Okay. All right. Don't go in there. Don't get in the bag. All right. Okay. This is too cool. These hand felted beds are really nice, especially when they're like a really thick, heavy felt like this. They're super, super nice. DJ's bought a few of them, and the cats just love them. Unfortunately, what always happens is we don't have much room in our house for things that can't be washed. It does say here, hand wash only using cool water and a soft sponge. Allow it to air dry, never place it in a dryer. It can be dry cleaned if needed, but not machine washable. So, I typically have a rule for things in our house, which is if they can't survive either the dishwasher or the washing machine, just wasn't meant to be. But we'll see. We'll see how long this thing can last, or if it's even for us. It's entirely possible that whoever sent it intended it to go home with somebody else. We'll see. Maybe there's a message on the Discord chat that helps elucidate the purpose of the poop. Well, yes, always hand wash your poop. I agree. All right, I guess it's still a mystery pooper. I don't see anybody that's taken credit for that handmade poop. That's not how it's done. That's not how poops are made. All right, let's move right along. Here we have a package that says, all right, it says, enjoy your gift for Tinker, Putter, Trifle, Monkey, and Dabble endowments from GA Girl. GA Girl, all right. What have you sent? You have sent the flat mouse. Flat mice are always a hit with these kids. And you've sent 5 of them, I believe, 4 or 5 in 2 different colors. These flat, I'm surprised they don't have a flat mouse in here right now. I'll have to look. I feel like they had one. Maybe they buried it under the cage or something. But these are always fun. You see the kittens carrying them around and playing with them. And I don't know why they're so fun. They're just a little flat piece of material with ears and the nose and a little tail on it, of course. But they are always a hit. For some reason, they just love them. So thank you so much. These will be fantastic for their endowments. And a good reminder for me to go and look through our pile of stuff to find 1 or 2 of these to put in the room as well. So I want to label this as, here we go. There's our labeling pen. Tinkerers. Tink. Endowments. There we go. Perfect. That way it can head down to the endowment closet downstairs, and we will know what to do with it. You guys are all playing in that box, and people need to see that. Will you still play in it if I put it behind me where your mom is? Or will you just quit? Let's find out. Okay. Let's find out. There we go. Let's try that. So that's too cute. There's too much cuteness happening right there. Let's just see if that's all on the camera like I think it is. A little bit. Good enough. Good. Excellent. There are a ton of cloves in that coffee. someone sent us coffee that had a bunch of cloves and some other spices in it, and I can't remember who, and I can't even tell what brand the coffee was because it came in a box-y thing, and inside it was a transparent plastic bag of coffee. So I took the transparent bag out and I put it in our cabinet, and that's all I have now. It's just unlabeled, nothing. And I used it to make some of my espresso this morning, and it's awesome. The clove flavor is really good. I don't know if I want it all the time, but once in a while, it is fantastic. And that's what I'm having. It's very clovey, though. Wow. It's an intense clove. Oh, well, I know exactly who this is from just by opening it. It says, Mr. A, here are bowls for Ma Bell and her extended family from Clint. Clint in New Hampshire. Clint has sent these bowls for every class. They are fantastic. And Clint, I can't thank you enough. Also, just how dedicated you are to continue this tradition for so long. It's fantastic. And these bowls are really nice. I won't say fancy. I won't say it. These bowls are really nice, though, because they are metal bowls that stainless steel. They'll last forever, just like the serving dishes that we tend to use, that you see all the time, especially for the faculty lately, that are the stainless steel. They'll last forever. They're great that way. And these are extra cool because they have a little black rubber ring that goes around the edge, and that way they don't slide around like stainless steel would do. So these are fantastic bowls, and you've sent one of these for each of Belle's large family. Clint, thank you so much. I know the adopters love getting. They just last forever, which is a good thing. And I'm just going to write Belle's family endowment on it because everybody here is, except for Brooke, part of Belle's family. Actually, you know what I can do is I can just write Clint Bowles on it too, because we know exactly what that means. Clint, thank you so much. That is really nice of you. I think that you've already got one that's in Brooke's endowment, which, by the way, is downstairs in a pile, because I don't know, when I was putting out the last endowments, I put out Brooke's endowment too. I just separated all that stuff out. There's a lot of it. I guess I was hopeful that she would have been adopted a little more quickly, but it wasn't to be. Hopefully, now that we know that she has zero health issues, that will be something that will happen. We'll find out. Clint, thank you again. That sounded hissy. Was that hiss, or was that just a weird noise? Tinko, did you hiss at somebody through the door? That doesn't seem like you. Doesn't seem like the Tinko we know. Or maybe somebody hissed at her through the door. That would make way more sense. I didn't see who was back there, and I guess you guys didn't either, probably, given these camera angles. I see Smokey looking at me through that door. Hi, Putter. Oh, wow, it is like cat bed day. We've got another interesting cave cat bed here. This one's gray, and look at this fuzz. This is like a big version of the animal beds, kind of, I guess. Although it curves down in the back, so that's interesting. I'm sorry, I called it gray. I need to be accurate here. It is not gray. According to the label, it is tarnished silver. So I need another word for fancy to describe how it's not gray, but it is tarnished silver. Important to get that right. Oh, it says, "Hi, Monkey. We hope you enjoy your bed and ball tower. Love, Tahini and Flair." Well, you guys have gone all out. Now I need to keep these beds separate. I'm just going to write right on the plastic bags that they are in. So this one is for Monkey. Monkey. Not you. Monkey. I was talking yesterday while the scooters were here about how every time I look at little Trifle, I want to call him Nutmeg. Nutmeg is a way back for the Kitten Academy, and was a long-haired orange cat, which I don't think we've seen very many of. but for some reason still, I think just because Nutmeg was so sort of tiny and shy, very shy, makes me think of Little Trifle every time. So I'm always saying Nutmeg in my head, and I've managed to mostly avoid saying it out loud so far. Now that I've started mentioning to people that that's what I keep thinking, I'm probably going to end up saying it. Now this bed was for, I knew I would lose it. Well, go back to the thing, Putter and Trifle. Okay, just label this right on here. Putter and Trifle. Putter, and Nutmeg. Okay, perfect. Now I can put them in the same box because we know who's for what, what's for who. All right, Tahini and Flair, thank you guys again so much. Just so much generosity. I appreciate it. I know the adopters appreciate it. I know the kittens appreciate it. They love the box you sent. Okay, where do we go from here? Let's find out what this big thing is here. Drop ship straight to us. It says from Shenzhen City, although it also says here cleverly it is to Kitten Academy Rinda Lin. So I'm assuming that this is from Rinda Lin. Thank you very, very much, Rinda Lin. And let's see what it is that you have sent. It looks like a marshmallow bed based on the little tiny bit of fluke that is coming out of this hole in the bag. Oh, is it a marshmallow bed? Big, very big. It's very fluky. Ah, it is. It's a red, large marshmallow bed. Wow, I love this red color. This red color is it's a beautiful maroon. It reminds me of the evil robots from the Black Hole. I don't know why that is the first thing that comes to mind. That movie was had a big impact on me in my formative years, despite being what I think history has shown to be one of the worst Disney movies probably ever made. I don't mean worst in the sense of like some kind of controversy, just history has completely forgotten that movie. But that's the same color. Takes me right back. I wonder if Rinda Lin has a purpose for this bed, some purpose that you wanted us to put this to specifically. Because obviously any note didn't come through. But I do love this bed. It's beautiful. That color is just so rich. It's fantastic. Look at me trying everything I can to not say the word fancy. This is a great bed, though. I love these marshmallow beds. Our cats love them, too. In fact, Custard and Brooke, I mean, you guys have all seen Brooke. She's probably laying in hers right now in the living room. And Custard uses it whenever he sees it and she's not in it. Custard will jump, not Custard, Loganberry will jump right into it. So Loganberry is also a big fan of that. So I got Loganberry his own and I put it upstairs, but I don't think he knows that. I don't know where to put it so that he'll be able to use his own while Brooke uses hers. And then, of course, there's another one, a big gray one that's in my office. And every time I go in there, it's either Eddie or Acro is in it. Just all the time. They're just great beds. And I don't know if you guys know, but DJ found a bed spread that is the same. It's the same material on our bed. So like our bed that the DJ and I sleep in now has this exact same floof all over. It's like a giant human-sized marshmallow bed. It's awesome. And the cats love it too. They get up there and they knead it right on the bed, and it's fantastic. And they're washable, actually. Going back to what I said a minute ago, where we don't have space in our house for anything that can't survive the washing machine, these things do. They're great. In fact, we usually wash them before we even put them out the first time, and it's fantastic. So highly recommended. And if you guys, if you're looking for one for yourself, again, I think if you just Google for marshmallow cat bed or just marshmallow bed, you're going to find it. I know there's some company that gets all the credit for having invented the marshmallow bed, and I definitely support giving your money to the people that come up with these things in the first place. But unfortunately, there's so many imitators now that I don't even know who came up with the original. But if you find out, I definitely would throw your money their way instead of anyone else's. So I see Will shared a picture of me on the giant marshmallow bed. That's cute. You guys are going to hear me call it a Cookie Monster bed because the first ones that DJ got were Cookie Monster blue, and they got the fur that looks just like his too. So that's what we end up calling those things, even when they're not blue now. And I got a message from Rinda Lynn. Here we go, Rinda Lynn. It says Whistles and Bells Room. Perfect. Thank you, Rinda Lynn. So we will definitely distribute this to one of the current classes. I guess not one of the current classes, to the Whistles and Bell. I can put it up there right now. I mean, not right now, but after Mailbag, I'll put it up there and see if she wants to hang out in it while she's not nursing her kid. She spends a lot of time out of that box. And then if she doesn't want to use it right now, I'm sure as the kittens get bigger, they will all be using it. So it might be really good for taking pictures. That red color is just so fantastic. Rinda Lynn, thank you very much. I'm going to write Whistles and Bell on it, and that way I don't forget between now and 5 minutes from now what it's for. There we go. And they are eventually going to get moved out of that annex to this room. I hope the timing on that works out because in theory, these guys will all be ready to graduate in about a month, plus however long it takes us to schedule their spays and neuters, plus, some time for the doctors to figure out their schedules and come in and stuff. So this conservatively, let's call it 2 months. And then 2 months from now, those kids upstairs are going to be, well, this age, actually, the same age these kittens are now. So we'll figure it out. But one way or another, we'll get them moved into a bigger zone too, I think, with more visibility. So eventually. Okay. What am I doing? I'm looking for the boxes behind me now. Okay. Easy for me to get distracted. I really need DJ here just to keep me on track. Rinda Lynn, again, thank you for that bed. That's just a lovely color. I love it. Okay. Those two are wrestling up on the beanbag chair. I guess there's no way for me to get a camera on that right now. Well, it looks like we're going to open all the drop shipments first, just because that's the order they were piled in. I can guess what this is because what we're missing are ball towers from Tahini and Flair. This is about the right weight for that. Indeed, it is. Ball towers. We have 1, 2, 3 ball towers. Plus, there's something else in here. Another bed, I think. Let's find the notes. Here are some notes. Hi, Monkey. We hope you enjoy your bed and ball tower. Love, Tahini and Flair. Hi, Tinker and Dabble. We hope you enjoy your bed and ball tower. Love, Tahini and Flair. Hi, Tinker and Dabble. Bed and ball tower. Okay, so this must be the bed for Tinker and Dabble, I'm guessing. And then these are the towers for each of them. And you know what? I can move them all, I think, into this big box when we go to take these things downstairs. Yeah. Let me reorganize here for a second. Bear with me. Okay. So first off, the ball towers are always a hit. I don't think that the one that they had when they were in the second annex made it down here. It's still in the second annex, which is still on my list of things to do. I've got the second annex is still closed off to everybody because I wanted to sterilize it, and I keep forgetting to do that. It's out of sight, out of mind. But last time I was in there, it still got their ball tower, and I need to bring that down here for them. Okay, now let's put this in here. Let's add this in here. This is Monkey's. And that means this bed belongs to Tinker and Dabble, who are getting adopted together. I tell you, I love adopters who adopt a mom cat with one of the kids. Wow, just fantastic. Oh, this is very cute for the girls, of course, because Tinker and Dabble are the two girls, so we get some girly pink. And it appears to be, what shape is this? Oh, there's a giant cat mouth bed. Look at that. And the pink goes inside, so it's a black cat with a pink cushion that goes inside. I think you can see how that would work, right? I'm not going to take it out of the bag, but I am going to label it. That is so cool. I love the way the cat's just got this giant open mouth. Oh, look, it's got pink under the ears, too. Little pink ears and a giant pink mouth. And this is, like I said, the cushion that goes inside to keep that all propped up. That's a cool bed. I love the expression on that cat's face. That is too funny. Let's write Tinker and Dabble. Right there in the middle where we can read it. Tinker and Dabble. Perfect. Tahini and Flair, you guys always go way out of your way, and you have sent some awesome beds for these adopters to take home with them. That is so sweet of you. I know how much the adopters appreciate when they come and they get to take all of the endowments and all this stuff, and the cats are just so cared for by all the community, all of you, not just Tahini and Flair. It really it gives some proof, I guess, or evidence to that phrase that it takes a village. I think that applies equally well to our cats. And it's wonderful that we have such a great global village to help raise them and to help make sure that they're well cared for. So thank you to Tahini and Flair and everyone else in our Kitten Academy global village, so to speak. Now we have one last box, and then we are wrapped up. And has anybody taken credit for this poop bed? Anyone? Anyone? Let's just, where's the chat here? Let's see. Oh man, a chat just goes crazy during the mailbag, so it's hard for me to tell, but I don't see anything that indicates that this poop, nobody's taking credit for the poop. That's fine. That's fine. You want a toy in there to play with? Try that. Try that little trifle, little nutmeg. Oh, here, this one would be more fun, wouldn't it? There you go. Try that in there. Okay. Oh, boy, we saved the big, heavy one for last, the one that is not a drop shipment. So this should be very interesting. Let's see. Oh, let's move it on up here. Move it on up. Nutmeg is not sure about all the stuff I'm doing to the box while he's in it. Sorry, little nutty. I just straight up called him Little Nutty Nutmeg. That's great. See, I told you I was going to give into that eventually. Sorry. I'm sorry, Trifle. I know who you are. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That is a box that is packed full of stuff. But it starts with a note, a tiny note. The tiny note says, "Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, I am sending you some items to help Kitten Academy. There's a big bed for Belle and her kittens, a small bed with catnip pockets for Smokey so she can sleep well after a hard day's work at the academy. I also put in toys and catnip and treats. The toys are for your classrooms and KA swag bags at adoptions. Please set some mice aside for Maggie. Respectfully yours, Mr. Meow." Wow, the mysterious Mr. Meow. Look at that. I love it. Mr. Meow. That's a great name, by the way. Well, you have packed this box just completely full of stuff. This is amazing. This is going to take a little while to get through, I think. Let's see what we got. So, first off, we have 3 feline fun bags, and it is a bag infused with Cat's Meow premium grade all natural catnip. That's a catnip bag. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds like the kind of thing that Ari and Maggie would fight over because they both love to be the cat in the bag. I think that could be a lot of fun for them. Here you have two giant jingle balls that have regular sized jingle balls inside them. Wow, that's like ballception there. You guys probably can't see that, but they have the regular sized little plastic jingle balls in them. That's crazy. Here we have squeaky mice, electronic mice that make squeaky noises inside a giant cage so they can roll around a little bit easier than they normally do. That seems like a fun one. Uh, wow. Oh, there's another feline fun bag. All right, add to that. Mr. Meow. Wow. This is so much stuff. Uh, wow, 24 toys value pack. This has mice. It's got plastic balls. It's got Charlie balls. It's got little pom-pom balls that are distinct from the Charlie balls, and that they don't have the little iridescent fuzzes sticking out. That is a great set of toys. And it looks like we've got a couple of other toy sets too. We've got an 8-pack cat toy and a Leaps and Bounds. I love this pink and purple colors. Here we have one at the bottom. This one's got a catnip candy bar with a cat's face on it. Too cute. All right, we have some Mylar balls, which are always a big hit, and these are all orange and blue, which is a cool color scheme. Very cool. Oh, look at this. Yow Catnip. This is Yow Catnip is the stuff that we really like. And you know what? We normally keep a box right outside this door, actually, in our cabinet that has a bunch of cat toys in it that we're like marinating in the catnip. And just the other day, I decided that the catnip in there was years old, so I dumped it all out. And this will make an excellent replacement for it, Mr. Meow. It's perfect. I was just thinking about how I had to go and get some, find some somewhere around the house, and I wasn't sure if we had any. But now I'm quite sure that we do. Thank you very much. Also, another Hearts Just for Cats 13 cat toy assortment. Wow, these are going to just be great for endowments and all kinds of things. Mr. Meow, I got to be honest. I was, we've had a couple of slow mailbags after the last set, and I think it's natural and it's good, actually. The DJ would be the first to tell you that people send us way too much stuff. But after the last set of adoptions, we really cleared out the endowment zone, and there was a little bit of a break in between when these guys came in. And I was starting to feel a little bit like they might have smaller than normal endowments as a result of that little gap. I don't think so anymore, Mr. Meow. You've really restocked our endowment zone, and I appreciate that. And we're still going. There's plenty more in here. We have Cat's Meowie premium grade all natural catnip. It says world's strongest, and this is from Go Cat. Go Cat is definitely a brand that we trust, so I wonder if we've finally found a catnip that can dethrone our favorite Yow. That would really be something if it could compete with that, because we've tried a lot of different catnips, and most of them do not stand up to Yow catnip. But like I said, this is one that I haven't actually heard of before. And the Go Cat brand makes cat toys. They make the little mouse that is like Maggie's favorite toy in the entire universe. And they make those bees, and they make the feather toys that spin around and stuff. Just all this stuff that's really, really good cat toys. This is going to be interesting. We'll have to try to figure out if there's some way we can sort of scientifically test it against the other catnip. Here we have two more electronic squeaky mice. This is Loganberry's favorite thing, are the electronic squeaky mice. So we've got them now, two of them in balls, and we've got two of them that are out of the balls. And this is the first time I've seen one that's like a denim patchwork mouse like that. I really like that. That's a cool design. We have a Special Kitty Crunchy and Creamy Cat Treats salmon flavor. Crunchy outside, creamy inside. That's cool. I bet that this will be a big hit with all the cats, but especially one Brooke, who is just a treat fiend. And now that we know she's not diabetic, she can do whatever she wants. It's great, isn't it? I mean, within limits. You don't want to give your kids too many treats regardless. Now here is a really pretty bed. It is Stuffed brand. That's Stuft, and it is it's interesting because it says it has a contoured shape and a refillable catnip pouch. I'm having trouble figuring out where the refillable catnip pouch is, though. Come on now, I gotta be smarter than a cat bed, right? Oh, I see. There's a zipper on the bottom. Look at that. Oh, yeah. There's a zipper on the bottom, and inside the zipper is a pouch that you could fill with catnip. Perfect. That's a cool idea. I wonder how well that'll work out. It's a very pretty bed, too. It's just a real nice gray color. Looks not fancy. Fancy is not the word I'm looking for. So that's a great cat bed. Thank you very much. Plus, wow, there's so much more in this box. We are hardly even started. Here we have a bag that also contains a fish cat toy and yet another brand of catnip, Heart to Tail brand catnip. It says it's been voted best brand. Cats can't resist the sweet aroma. I'm a little skeptical of this one, though. So at any rate, though, I'm sure it's good catnip. It's just, it's hard to compete with the big guys. Oh, all right. So the poop is from Math Cats. Now we've got someone who's claimed the poop. And there was supposed to be a note that said, I couldn't help myself. Math Cats. Math Cats, thank you so much for the big poop bed. That's going to be too much fun. Let me know if there's somebody in particular you wanted that poop to go to. Otherwise, we'll figure it out ourselves. So that's a really cool fish, really cool catnip. I'm not sure why they were in a separate bag with themselves. There's not a clue to that in the note, is there? Was there? No. Toys and catnip treats, respectfully yours, Mr. Meow. Set some mice aside for Maggie. Yes, of course, we will. Now, you did say that there's a big bed for Belle and a small bed with catnip pockets for Smokey. So this is Smokey's, and I think she'll like it. This is just the kind of bed that I think she could really enjoy. There's so much more in here. Mr. Meow, you went all meow. All right. Here, wow, I did not know there was such a thing as jumbo stuffed Temptations. Wow. They are extra big, extra stuffed Temptations, and these are tuna flavor. Oh, look at that. I just basically quoted their ad copy without knowing it. Their ad copy says, I didn't even know it was possible, but Temptations jumbo stuffed cat treats are bigger than classic Temptations cat treats. That means more of the irresistible filling that I love. And the tuna, oh the tuna, such a delightfully swift and spunky fish, so flaky, so fishy, and oh so tasty. By the powers of Neptune, surrender the Temptations jumbo stuffed tempting tuna flavor cat treats now. Well, that is some ad copy right there. I don't know who wrote that, but they definitely get a bravo from me. All right, there's more. We have creamy dairy flavor Temptations that have a cat in a milk jug on the front. 3 packs of those. Another variety pack of toys. The super colossal 13 toys pack. I saw this is the same as this one. Here we go. Got another one of those. We have this is simply labeled cat toy. All right, well, it's a ball that's covered in sizzle rope, and it's got a mouse face on it. I bet that'll be a big hit, and the tail are feathers. I'm sure that they will like that. Here we have a cat kicker with a leopard print. Mr. Meow, my goodness. Okay, we have Sheba meat sticks, salmon, tuna, and chicken flavors. Always a big hit. Lots of these treats. Wow. Here we have yet another Milk Temptations. Here we have Gourmet Cat Treats Puree with real salmon. The brand appears to be Pure Balance. So this is yet another company that's moving in on that Go-Gurt / Churu market. I don't know if Churu were the first to that market, but since we discovered Churu first, we think of them that way. And now everybody's doing it. Everybody's got one of those. Oh, in fact, here's another one right here. delectable squeeze up chicken and tuna variety pack. Same kind of deal as the churu. Lots of those. The cats, I don't think they mind so much what the brand names are. They're all a hit. Here we have some early Christmas stockings or late Christmas stockings. I guess it could go either way. We have 4 Christmas stockings filled with cat toys. Fantastic. I know the cats don't care what season it is, so those things are going to be just great anyway. Oh, here we have Feline Greenies Jumbo Pack, tempting tuna flavor. Oh man, this is getting to be too much. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep trying. Here we have a pack of 4 toys. We've got the Mylar ball, the poof ball, a sizzle mouse, and a little plastic ball with a jingle in it. Okay. Oh, another cat kicker. This one's in a tiger stripe. Now this is cool. These are Insert a Treat Silly Snackers, Nylabone brand, and they appear to be little bugs that have a pouch in the middle that is a see-through pouch. It says to put a cat treat, 1 treat inside the netting, and then to zip tie it shut, and I guess the cat has to chew it through the bag, and the bag presumably is there to clean their teeth while they chew on the bag to get the treat or to eat the treat through the bag. That's an interesting method. I wonder, I guess I could see Ari go for that, although I feel like they're more likely to just try to paw at it until the treat comes out, which it won't. It might just drive them crazy. It'd be fun to try, though. I'm interested to check these out. Oh, that's an interesting idea. I'll have to try it out. Even without a treat, though, I think these little flat things with the little dangly bits and all this, that I think those will make really fun cat toys, with or without treats. I think they'll enjoy those. We'll see. Here we have, whoa, another brand of catnip. Oh, this is a Silvervine and catnip blend. It says more potent than catnip. Wow. It also says safe for pets. Well, I would hope so. Happy Nip from Pet Links. Silvervine and catnip blend. All right. Well, that could be cool. I don't think I've seen a blend of the Silvervine and catnip yet. It comes in this cute little tin, like a paint can, like a miniature paint can. Oh, wait, another catnip. Oh my gosh. Okay. I wonder if we should like take all these brands of catnip and put like a little dish of each one and see which one the cats go to. Not a very scientific test, though. I mean, they might just go to whichever one they smell first. Any rate, here we have the Smarty Cat organic catnip. So that's another catnip. Wow, so many catnips. Here we have a catnap lounger mat. It is a cat mat, and it has a cute little mouse on it. This is the cute little mouse. The mouse has a tail that they can play with, and it's got some crinkles in it. It's all rolled up right now. But it is a stimulating cat mat for them to play on and with and to sit on. That's a fun idea, too, because, you can just put down any sort of mat and the cats are on it, right? And this is one that's a little more interactive than that, so that's fun for them. Oh, here we have Whisker City Catnip Toys, and this is a bunch of, like, pom-pom balls and other toys, and they are in a bag of catnip. So just like I was talking about with our catnip box that's out there, this is just a bunch of toys that are being soaked or marinated in catnip, which is always a good idea. Very cool. And it's in a Ziploc bag, so you can close it again, maybe even put different toys in there. That's a great idea. Are we at the bottom? We are at the bottom. So here is the big bed, and that is a big bed. My goodness, that's a large one. And you said the big bed was for Belle and her kittens. Awesome. Well, they need some beds, so this will be great. And it's got like an interesting print because it reminds me of a giraffe, but it's very geometric. It's a geometric giraffe. Giraffometric. That's a cool print. Wow, it is a big bed. I think Belle and all of her kittens can fit in here even once they're all grown up, if they hang out together, like we can have family gatherings here. Mr. Meow, that is one epic box. You sent so much. This, like I said, this is going to completely restock our endowment closet. And I think it would be fun to do like a little blind test of the catnip, even if it doesn't prove anything. That could be a fun thing to do. Might have to set that up. Of course, I always say stuff like that, and I'm so busy, I never get around to it. We'll give it a try, though. I'll try to get around to it. Anyway, I'm going to pack all this stuff back up so that I can take it down to the endowment closet. I should keep Belle's bed out, though. I should put it with a big red bed that's also going to Belle's room. I might have fun with this mat, too, when they're still kittens. I don't even know what to do. Mr. Meow, presented me with quite a quandary here. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the bed. We're going to take the mat. We're going to set these aside to go to Belle's room. And then all the rest of this is going to go in for now and get labeled for endowments. At least for now. I might go and raid this, though, for the catnip. I'm going to write catnip and endowments on it. And that way I can go back and if we decide to do the catnip blind test, that could be fun. All right. Should I do a slightly smaller? With that big bed out, I don't need quite this big a box. I'll figure it out. Anyway, hey, thanks to everybody. Mr. Meow, that was incredible. Everybody else, that was also incredible. Tahini and Flair, everybody that wrote to us, everybody that sent stuff. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, and the cats can't tell you how much they appreciate it, but I know they do. So thank you very much for helping all of these kittens have just the best lives. I think it's fantastic what you all do for them, and it really helps us in what we do for them. So thank you again super, super much. As usual, what I'm going to do is try to get all this stuff out of here and more or less headed in the right direction, and then I will come back and we will wrap up this archive. Of course, if you're watching it live, we never wrap it up. It's always going. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, man, legs. All right, legs. Let's go. Math cats. Thank you for the poop bed, math cats. Can we fit all that stuff in here? Potentially? I'm going to try. Maybe if we break it up into... What DJ likes is take all the treats and put them in a separate box when she can. I wonder if I could do that. The kids are using that box, so I can't take it, can I? See, a trifle and a banana. Now, where am I going? Oh, thank God, it barely all fits. Jeez, so close. I'm not be able to close it quite all the way, but that's our. Did it. Mission accomplished. All right. And this can go in here. I can maybe take this away too if you guys are done with it. Hi, Logan Bean. Hi, Sadberry. What are you looking at? You don't even look sad right now. You look like Happy Berries. You're suspicious. Why do you look so happy, Logan Berry? Very suspicious. What are you up to? I think he wants to come in here and play with something. All right. So these are going up to Belle's room. I got to get a picture of Tinker and Tinker? No, Trifle Trifle, who has every name but his own. He's in the banana bed. He is too cute. You know, we had this banana bed. We had several of these banana beds when we had that Tropicats tie-in. The people from Tropicats, helped us out for a while. And it was so nice of them to do. And we had we had like 2 or 3 maybe of those banana beds, if not more. I don't think I saw any of the cats use them, not once. They just weren't a hit for that class. Yet this banana bed has had everybody in it at some point. These kittens love it. I'm super surprised. It's the same bed. It's the exact same one. But that's something that we've found over time is that if there's a cat toy that none of our cats like or a bed that none of our cats like, all we have to do is wait, and the next class or the class after that, somebody eventually is going to think it's the best thing ever. So it really works out that way. I accidentally left out the jumbo-sized Temptations. Let's see. It was an accident, but maybe those will be something I can tempt Brooke with since they got left out. Might as well, right? Let's see. I'm going to just put this over here for now because this is where Smokey spends her time, at least a lot of her time. I did put it over in the living room for the moment, but it occurs to me the perfect place for that Smokey bed would be on our bed where Smokey likes to sit. And DJ likes to keep a bed for her so that she stays off of DJ's pillow. Otherwise, she takes over the whole pillow and DJ just doesn't have any place. So maybe I'll move it up there. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see. I need to write endowments and catnip on this box so that I don't forget what it's all about. From Mr. Meow. Endowments, catnip, Mr. Meow. Just because that's such a fun name. Perfect. Out here? What are you looking at? Causing trouble? Okay. This is all stuff that's headed towards the endowment zone. Now this one's not labeled either. I just put away the pen. I will totally forget that is for all of these kids. Labeled tinkerers. Oh, hi, Artie. Boy, Ari is so predictably ridiculous. Just in the bottom of all of those trash boxes that are out there now, the empty boxes. He's hidden in the bottom. I didn't even know he was there until he jumped out. Tinkerers. And down. Let's try that. Put these in there too. I can tuck them under there at least so I can carry them all together. That'll work. Brookie, you don't want to come in here, Brookie. There's kittens. faculty's up to? They're all acting just a little bit nutty right now. Custer got himself into the cabinet out there. This has to go to the endowments as well. All right, little Dabby. Little Dabby. All right. Put some of this stuff back out there in the middle of the room. Coffee cup and a poop bed and some of that skin crack. I'm excited to see what they think of that. Oh, and the whistling bells beds. Okay, gotta work all this out still. Oh, let's see. I moved that bed over there. Can I move this blanket? Is this blanket still clean? Probably needs a wash by now. You guys have had this blanket around since the time you first arrived. Put it in the wash. I think it's time. Take this upstairs to Belle's room. Toss this in the wash at the same time. What you got stuck in your mouth, Abby? Don't eat it. Don't eat it. What is it? Oh, a little bit of Amazon packing tape, huh? Okay. Okay. Come on now. Actually, a fair amount of little bits of Amazon packing tape all over, huh? Mhm. There we go. That's cleaned up a little bit better, huh? All right, well, everybody's taking a breather, so I don't see any reason to keep that archive going. We can just wrap it up now. Thank you guys one more time. Thanks to everybody for everything. I just greatly appreciate it. I know the adopters and the kittens do too. So if you are watching this live, don't go anywhere. But if you're watching on the archive, go check out the regular Kitten Academy live stream. See what they're up to.